how important is it for a man to be able to financially support their family? I know we've gone left here a little bit.
No,
but you know,
that's a massive issue, Mick. You know what happens is that I have a lot of daughters. I've got a lot of sons as well, but I have more daughters than sons. The daughters come to me and say, we can't find any men on our level that we can marry. We want to marry, but we can't find a man. The issue is this, Mick, that a lot of my daughters, highly educated, highly intelligent and smart, and have achieved academically, and they then come out of universities and colleges and what have you. They get very good jobs. They're very stable in their jobs. They then earn good money.
yeah,
They buy their cars. And
their
then,
houses.
And a few years later, buy their houses.
Some own businesses.
Oh, tell me about it. Okay? Now, on the other side, the men that they're meeting, they're sofa surfing. They're sofa surfing because their mums kicked them out of their house because of smoking, drug use,
being up to no good, whatever.
all that kind of stuff. And they go to their find a girlfriend, and they go with the girlfriend just to find somewhere to sleep, just to find a bed and somewhere warm. And maybe there's not even a real connection of love. It's just convenience. And then what happens is, eventually when they mess up, they get kicked out by the girlfriend. Now they're sofa surfing on their mate's sofa. And you find too many of that amongst our men, because what happened to their desire, whether there was a dream or not at some stage, to earn the money they really want? It takes a commitment to say, I'm going to educate myself, I'm going to go to a place of work that's paying me good money because I have the academic qualifications to get that job and to earn that type of money. Not a lot of our men really commit to the work of the academic studies to get themselves to the level to earn the right sort of money they want to buy the right sort of things that they want. They haven't put the work in. You can look at someone else and say, oh, he has this and he has that, but you didn't know what he went through to get it.
To achieve that.
I say to a lot of men and women who want to be, start their own business and do this and do that, and to live the lifestyle that I live, I said, you've just started 2 or 3 years. You've got to multiply that by 10 to get to where I am. I said, some can do that much quicker, much faster, much better, but you can't buy the car for 30 or 50,000 pounds, and that's how much you're earning, 30 or 50,000 pounds. You have to be earning 500,000 or 1 million or 2 or plus in order to buy the quality car that you want. Not all of your money. I was listening to the Diary of the CEO, and they were interviewing Nick Cannon.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Nick Cannon.
12 kids.
Something
crazy.
I don't know. I've gotten to that part yet. But he said this. He was rubbing shoulders with the likes of Will Smith, the likes of Hart. What's his Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. And the Wild Wild West. No. The Wild Wild West? No. What's his name again?
It's not Will Smith. Django. Was he in Django?
That's one.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I met Jamie Foxx. I know him.
You couldn't remember his name though.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx. He's hanging with them. And he said, Will Smith taught him this. He said, listen, we all get to Hollywood young and we make loads of money, got hundreds of thousands, we go and buy 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, we make all the wrong I was going to say investments, but they're not investments. We make all the wrong moves. We buy the wrong things, and think that says we're rich. The watches, the cars, the this, the shoes, and what happens is this: their next contract don't come through, or they didn't get that a big break that they were looking at. They didn't star in that Hollywood movie. Therefore, the $500,000 they got or $2 million they got last year and spent like crazy, a year later or 2 years later, 3 years later, you're back in your parents' house because you blew the money that you had. And a lot of these guys ended up living in their car, sleeping in their car. The car became their home. And when you got fed up with that, just go back to mom and tell her, sorry, mom, I'm back. But Will Smith warned him and said, please don't be like me and broke at 19.
Jeez.
Sure enough, Cannon was broke
Yeah.
at 19 and back with his mother.
Oh, gosh.
And he said, Will did tell me. He tried to warn me. And so did
Kevin Hart or Jamie Foxx.
So did Jamie Foxx. They were all mentored him as older guys. So it is very important to, in a way, properly manage your finances. Because if it's not spending wildly, it's then not paying your taxes, and then the government comes down on you, etc., etc. So it's very wise to listen to the older ones who's been there, seen it, done it, and are warning you, don't fall in that hole that I fell into.
Learn from your experience.
In that pit. Learn from my experience and avoid them. So it is challenging for our boys to be on an equivalent financial footing with our girls because they put the work in. And there's no get-rich-quick scheme that is going to work for you indefinitely.